What's the story you tell yourself about being a multi-passionate creator? Because here's my story. Literally, since I was an itty bitty bitty child, I have always felt like I never quite clicked, fit in. There was always something different. And I do think that it was just like my perception of everybody, but then also of myself. I always felt out of place. From a very young age, I knew that I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to write. I think my very first story that I wrote, that I visualized, I was probably about 6 or 7 years old, and it was about like a bird and a squirrel being best friends. And now I'm 30 years old and I am currently writing my debut novel, which I've been writing for years because once again, I have the attention span of a goldfish. So welcome to my Multi Passionate Diaries, where I try to build this creative life that I so-called want, that I have been thinking of and I dream of, and I have vision boards and lists and Notion dashboards that cover all of the areas of my life that I truly deep down want to accomplish, and yet my day-to-day habits do not match those goals and those dreams. Match your dreams to your daily habits and let's see what life we can build together. I have always loved spring. It's the equinox. It's a time where there's this new growth. Days are officially getting longer. Trees are now having leaves. Like, it's always felt such such a good time. And so on the first day of March, I sat down and I filled out an ikigai wheel. I needed to figure out, what is my passion, my purpose? Where am I at in my life? And one of the commonalities between everything, I came back to this word, storyteller. And the thing is that I have so many stories in my head. I have stories in my journals and in the way that I show up to plan my life. Like, the story's there. I just haven't lived it yet. If we're thinking about a main character in a novel, I'm planning to take that adventure. I don't necessarily want to leave my comfort zone, but I'm planning to make that happen. And the issue with planning is that you kind of just get stuck in the same old cycle. Do I want to do it? Do I not want to do it? This sounds nice. Maybe let's plan out what that would look like, and then never get anywhere because you're just continually planning and planning and planning. And if I'm being completely honest with myself, I'm irritated with myself. I don't want to continually plan. I actually want to show up and I want to take the action that is required to be like, hey, Marissa, you did it. You actually made your dreams come true. But the problem is that I have so many dreams. I have so many lives that I want to live. We are going to go on a journey together. If you choose to join me, okay? Is to figure out your passion, connect with your purpose, try to earn a living along the way. This is my request to just slow it all down. You don't actually have to have all of the answers right now. Take it moment by moment, task by task, project by project, idea by idea. I have felt that I need to be perfect. And one of the things as a content creator that I feel like would solve all of my issues is if I just post it every single day on social media. I usually picked Instagram for this. Like, whenever I would get into a cycle, I would always go back to being like, you must post every single day for the next 30 days. And when you do that, when you unlock that perfection is just going to like change your whole life. And usually it's not even 30 days. Usually it's sometimes like you must post every single day for an entire year for you to really make it or to change your life. And I feel like I'm waiting to crack the code on perfection in order to officially like hit some threshold. And so my current perfectionism is TikTok. I've posted every single day so far on TikTok. That is 5 days in a row. And I have 2 other videos already filmed, so that'll be 7 days. I don't want to be perfect. I want to mess up. I want to make mistakes. I want to try and then fail and then try again. But then the problem is that when I fail, I just give up and I throw the whole idea into the trash and I avoid doing anything for like 3 months. And so I want to stop doing that. I want to actually show up and make a difference in my life. And I don't know how to do that yet, because obviously just turning on my camera and talking into this mini microphone really isn't doing much other than voicing all of the thoughts that I've had in my head into this little virtual plastic probably camera that I'm staring at now, all by myself in a room alone. What a crazy world we live in, right? Because as a multi-passionate person, I came across the multi-passionate title probably 5 years ago now. Like, who am I? Time's weird. And I felt like it made sense. I have multiple passions. Like, I can jump from project to a project. Like, that's who I am. I'm always gonna have stuff on the go. But the problem with that is that, what does progress look like then? What does success look like as a multi-passionate person? And what does success look like as me, who, like, I'm a multi-passionate person, but everyone's different. And the thing is that I don't finish projects. I I have like crochet projects that I started probably last year that are halfway done. And so my brain, I think I need to start finishing the things that I've started. Maybe that's what this series is gonna be. Finish the projects that I've already started. So that'll be the crochet projects, that'll be the diamond painting that I have on my desk right here that's literally been sitting there for probably like 3 weeks. That's half done. Not even half done, like 1/8 done. What are other things that I've started that I haven't done? Oh, an embroidery set I haven't done. Is there anything else that I start like 30-day challenges. So in December, I started a like 30 days of glow up tips, and I think I only posted 7. Do I finish that? Do I post like 20 some odd more? 23 more of those just randomly? What's missing for me, and maybe you'll agree with this as a multi-passionate person, is that I feel like I'm losing trust in myself. Every time that I start a new project, I feel like I'm never going to finish it. Like that thought is kind of like in the back of my head. It might not be like really loud, but I feel like it's always there. That's like, well, you're starting this again. You're not actually going to complete it. So what's the point of even trying? That's just constantly like the baseline of everything. And so I need to start building trust with myself. I need to trust that, one, I'm going to show up to the things that I want, but I'm also going to complete the things that I want. I think I'm going to try to complete everything that I've started, like all of the crochet projects, the embroidery thing that I got, diamond painting that I started, maybe the content series that I've started as well, because I'm so good at planning. I just don't execute.
Over the coming months, I'm going to complete these 5 projects that I have already started in order to gain trust with my multi-passionate self. You can pick 5 things that you've either started and haven't finished yourself and come along on the journey with me.